The Ritz Hotel main entrance in Arlington Street, St James's, just off the south side of Piccadilly, start of run 8 of the Knowledge of London, which is the Ritz Hotel to Battersea Park Station. Just under the railway bridge, south of Battersea Park, funnily enough. I'm going to run this leave on the left in Arlington Street, left Piccadilly, left Duke of Wellington Place, left Grosvenor Place, left Lower Grosvenor Place, right Buckingham Palace Road, forward Ebury Bridge Road, left Chelsea Bridge Road, forward Chelsea Bridge, forward Queenstown Road, comply Queen's Circus, leave by Queenstown Road continued, left Battersea Park Road, Battersea Park Station on the left. So away I go, leaving the Ritz on the left in Arlington Street. And turning left into Piccadilly when the light changes, Dover Street opposite us. Actually, that statue by the light, the man on horseback by Elizabeth Frink, that was listed this week as well. One of 40 statues in the UK listed this week, together with the statue of Sigmund Freud, which I was focusing on at the start of the last run, Fitzjohn's Avenue down to Fitzharding Street. Bit of an unnecessarily long light this, I always think. But we're away with a left onto Piccadilly. And passing the main frontage of the Ritz. Held at the lights at Berkeley Street. And through we go down Piccadilly, Green Park Station, main entrance on the left, as is Green Park. Several other entrances to Green Park Station, including in Stratton Street and that one at Piccadilly. Stratton Street is an illegal right turn. The only sign saying that is on the left. People often miss it. Taxi drivers often do that illegal right, which is very naughty. Langan's Brasserie about the second thing as you turn in to Stratton Street there. Right hand side here, the Japanese embassy, that sort of Portland stony building with the flagpole outside. No flag today though. Park Lane Hotel on the right, not in Park Lane obviously. Main entrance of that round the back in Brick Street. Haven't been able to get in there for some time though. Passing the Piccadilly Knightsbridge underpass, the RAF Memorial on the left. And left Duke of Wellington Place. Park closed on a Sunday. And we've got a police officer directing traffic, which is going to stop us here. Well, it's not going to stop this guy. Diplomatic plate. Do what you like, mate. You're a diplomat. You can't be nicked. They not have police officers or the army in whatever country he comes from? God alone knows. And away we go. Round Hyde Park corner. You just call left Duke of Wellington Place here. You don't call comply Hyde Park corner. Left into Grosvenor Place. Another illegal right turn there into Halkin Street with just the single no right turn sign on the left. A lot of taxi drivers do that as well, which they shouldn't. Naughty. Irish Embassy on the right there, first thing on the left if I turned into Chapel Street. It's about the only point they ask these days in Grosvenor Place. 33, that was always the post office or Red Royal McGregor Scargill Days. Mango Tree Restaurant on the right. They do ask that. Entrance in Hobart Place round the corner. Buckingham Palace obviously on the left behind this wall all the way down. And I'm going left into Lower Grosvenor Place. Beeston Place on the right. Goring Hotel down there if I turned in there on the left. Victoria Square on the right. Michael Portillo used to live in there. Bag and Nails Pub, which they do ask, on the corner of Buckingham Palace Road. And I'm going right into Buckingham Palace Road. Another branch of Victoria Square on the right there. And Victoria Station itself on the left. As I go across here, Terminus Place, got to get into that round the other side though. Statue of Marshall Foch on the right. I don't think they ask that in Grosvenor Gardens. The Grosvenor Hotel on the left currently is just the Grosvenor Hotel. Not the Thistle or anything else, seems to change hands quite a lot. Belgrave House on the right, Google amongst the companies in there. This is a pain in the butt, this bit of Buckingham Palace Road, in that they've got two bus lanes and just one lane for the civilians going all the way down the middle. Particularly when they've got a bus stop on the left-hand side of the road, and like 30 yards up the road from that bus stop, the bus has to get across the street to turn right. I daren't try to squeeze through here from the blind spot of this single-deck bus driver on my right. You may not even get this light, to be honest. We do get the light across the junction of Eccleston Street, Eccleston Bridge. Clock tower of the National Audit Office in front of us. Victoria Coach Station on the right. National Audit Office itself on the left. Belgravia Police Station, corner of Assembly Place on the right. And across the Ebury Bridge, Pimlico Road Junction into Ebury Bridge Road. I don't think they ask any of these old blocks on this former council estate on the left. I have a nasty idea they do ask some of these blocks in Grosvenor Waterside down Gatcliffe Road there on the left. There was a council rubbish tip before they turned it into Yuppie Apartments. Chelsea Gate Apartments on the left, compulsory left turn here in Chelsea Bridge Road. Chelsea Gardens, the old flats on the left, they certainly do ask that, and they also ask the Lister Hospital. It's just on the left with the flag outside here. And that's a bit of a savage hit of the light on the Chelsea Bridge. It's almost as bad as being stuck in Gloucester Place when I was a tourist guide on the buses. This, absolutely nothing to talk about, nothing to see. Grosvenor Road on the left, Chelsea Embankment on the right, as you can finally go across onto Chelsea Bridge from Chelsea Bridge Road. Battersea Park on the right as we go from Chelsea Bridge into Queenstown Road. Chelsea Bridge Wharf, this new development on the left all the way down. Can't see why anyone would want to live there. I know it sold its investments largely to Arabs or Chinese or even Russians, but unless you come from Magnitogorsk, buying an apartment with stunning views of the main London to Victoria Railway line, the gasworks and the redevelopment of Battersea Power Station doesn't really do it for me anyway. Might do it for Fred Dibner. Left hand side there, the Prestana Chelsea Bridge Hotel, drive in there to set down. Sopwith Way on the left. What was the Marco Polo building there? That wasn't up much more than 20 years, the Marco Polo building, before they pulled it down again, becoming more yuppie flats. And the Bridge Apartments, 334 Queenstown Road on the left. Down to Queen's Circus, which they've completely reconfigured at a cost of well over £1 million just to put in a few silly cycle lanes. Leave Queen's Circus by Queenstown Road continued. Lurline Gardens on the right. And left into Battersea Park Road, Bukeria, which isn't much more than a coffee shop really, on the corner. So, may as well run through this now. Run 8 of the Knowledge of London, Ritz Hotel 2, Battersea Park Station, leave on the left Arlington Street, left Piccadilly, left Duke of Wellington Place, left Grosvenor Place, left Lower Grosvenor Place, right Buckingham Palace Road, forward Ebury Bridge Road, left Chelsea Bridge Road, forward Chelsea Bridge, forward Queenstown Road, comply Queen's Circus, leave by Queenstown Road, continued, left Battersea Park Road, Battersea Park Station. Right there, on the left.